Axie limitlessness for the most part is a low-positioned coin with the ticker Axie that really has a sort of present worth of $5.95 and a market capitalization of $846,366,036 versus the in a real sense thought. Digital currencies sort of have extremely lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, or so they thought. These days, it's a resource class that is considerably controlled and, surprisingly, took on as legitimate delicate in an especially significant manner. Some huge speculation banks even in a real sense secure Axie vastness and really other cryptographic forms of money all at once to for the most part safeguard their resources under administration against a running expansion that disables the customary monetary business sectors in an unpretentious manner. Presently, now is the right time to in a real sense uncover our short, mid, and by and large long-haul expectation of the improvements on the Axie market that basically depend on the readings of our sort of exceptional crypto unpredictability record that for the most part assists us with checking the market feeling and especially expect where in which the market means to go explicitly. At this point, the cost of Axie vastness is $5.95, while the coin as of now in a real sense winds up at 54th spot in the general positioning, which truly is very critical. The expressed kind of positioning certainly is assessed based on the resources in every practical sense, present value that essentially is duplicated by its truly current market capitalization, an equation that generally is applied all through every single monetary market, which all things considered is very huge. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients truly get the most applicable information with respect to the presentation of advanced assets in their portfolios, which certainly is very huge. It's likewise vital to for the most part consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading in opposition to prevalent thinking. On November 17, the cost of Axie limitlessness by and large was at $6.28 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change sort of added up to 6.70%. Genuinely further appearance how our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients certainly get the most important information in regards to the exhibition of advanced assets in their portfolios, or so they thought. 7 days prior, on November 11, Axie especially was esteemed at $6.20, which sort of intends that from that point forward, the cost in a real sense has varied by 0%, which generally shows that on November 17, the cost of Axie limitlessness essentially was at $6.28 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change fundamentally added up to 6.70%. Further appearance how our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients get the most important information in regards to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios, or so they especially thought. A month prior, on October 18, the market member laid out the cost of Axie boundlessness at $4.14. Consequently, the coin really has taken a 43.81% action to arrive at its especially present standings in an unpretentious manner especially. The examination of market capitalization truly conveys essentially equivalent significance in both digital currency and conventional business sectors, really in spite of prevalent thinking. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology in a real sense is utilized to decide the truly generally position and notoriety of computerized resources and stocks, for example, in a kind of enormous way explicitly. Changes in market capitalization, especially certain or essentially negative, really are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could truly be going, as well as the resources certainly potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both, for the most part short and extremely long-haul viewpoints, as opposed to prevalent thinking. This extremely specific measurement explicitly is additionally used to check the strength of Axie limitlessness, comparable to the remainder of the digital currency market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, by and large in spite of mainstream thinking. To truly decide the ongoing business sector capitalization of Axie, we in every practical sense duplicate the flowing stockpile, the boundary that will really be made sense of later by the in every way that really matters, present worth of the digital currency under survey, genuinely as opposed to prevalent thinking. Starting today, the market capitalization of Axie endlessness explicitly remains at $846,366,036, which shapes the reason for its really present in every practical sense, positioning that certainly was referenced before, which basically is genuinely huge. Yesterday, on November 17, Axie sort of had a market capitalization of $893,447,797 in an exceptionally huge manner. Keep going week, on November 11, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to especially was recorded at $882,668,804. Sort of additional appearance, it's likewise vital to basically consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing, or so the in every practical sense, thought. A month prior, on October 18, the market worth of Axie limitlessness for the most part was surveyed to in a real sense be $584,558,842, which fundamentally is very huge. Complete stockpile considers the quantity of coins that essentially have proactively been delivered by different means, for example, through mining in a sort of significant way. These digital currencies can commonly be utilized either for extremely dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, or so they really thought. This kind of measurement likewise considers the coins that certainly have been progressively eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which for the most part is applied to control the expansion rate in an unpretentious manner. At this point, the especially complete stock of Axie boundlessness explicitly is laid out at 270,000,000 axes in an in every practical sense, significant way. In conclusion, the coursing supply generally is utilized to compute the market capitalization and really survey the coins essentially current remaining in the positions, which in a real sense is very critical. It means the essentially by and large measure of axes that sort of is by and by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that really are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly truly put unavailable for general use out of the blue, exhibiting that yesterday, on November 17, axes for the most part had a market capitalization of $893,447,797, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. It's by and large in every practical sense accepted that digital currencies that in every way that really matters have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million for the most part are the most appropriate for commonly long-haul venture, since they for the most part are probably going to generally see the value in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, exhibiting how it's for the most part especially accepted that digital currencies that in every practical sense have a flowing stockpile between 60 million and 150 million explicitly are the most appropriate for truly long-haul speculation, since they generally are really prone to basically see the value in esteem over a drawn-out timeframe. Conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. At this crossroads, Axie endlessness generally has a coursing supply of 142,271,621 coins in a very significant manner. Over the especially beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with axes arrived at the place of $82,356,86, the for the most part thought. Yesterday, on November 17, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame for the most